omniscient narrator. My name is Sarah, and welcome to today's video. Today we are going to be talking about me and writing and my writing setup, because the other main thing I want to talk about on this channel is my writing journey and just about writing in general. As you notice, today's setup is a bit different. That's because I'm in the middle of moving, so things are just going crazy. So this is today's setup. So here's my book I'm currently reading. I'm still reading The Divine Comedy by Dante. I'm still in the middle, more like a third of the way through, of The Inferno. I really wanted to be done with it by this week so that I could give you a review, but that didn't happen. So we're doing this video instead. Yeah, so today I'm gonna give you just like a brief overview of me and writing, what my setup is like, and things like that. So my current setup is actually right here, which is part of why we're filming this video here, is so you can get an idea of like where my setting is like. And then I write on my Mac. Here she is. I'm gonna give you a tour of my stickers on here now. So we have Take Heart, Drink Some Water and Eat Veggies. We have a Smile. We have a Stitch. We have Read Good Books and Ask Hard Questions. We have UF, because that's where I went for undergrad. We have Universal, because as I said in my last, not my last video, one of my videos, I'm Catholic and Universal. Catholic means universal. We have another Smile, Smile, Smile. The Future is Queer. We have Catholic Gators, because that's a group I was a part of. We have You Are a Gift, which I was given by a religious sister. We have Oof. We have a rainbow. We have a penguin with a rainbow guitar. Life is better when you're smiling. Be kind. You are beautiful. You are strong. You are worth it. Love yourself. I know you can't really read these, but oh well. This is another Catholic sticker. I don't know what it says. It's too small for me to read right now. Mental Health Matters. Another smile and a corgi. I love corgis. So that's my computer. I write on here. I write on Google Docs. Let me just open it. Ooh, that's the wrong way. Let me open it so I can give you guys won't be able to see this, but I can better explain what my setup is like on here. So, let me open the right document. Here she is. So my current main project I'm writing is How Demons Are Made. I'm not going to go into synopsis because I don't want anyone to steal my ideas before I publish this. Yeah, and then so my document's called How Demons Are Made, and then in parentheses, for real this time, because I've started this piece so many times. It's been under so many different titles, so many different plots, but all in the same world. I've been creating this world since 7th grade, and I just graduated college, so I can tell you how long I've been working on this. So yeah, we have double space, 12-point font. I do times, font, not Times New Roman, because I like to be quirky and different. Yeah, and then right now I'm not using a regular page size. I'm using a different one. Let me find it. Let me find the exact details. Page setup. It is an A5, so it is 5.83 inches by 8.27 inches, which is about what a published book page size is. So that's why I write it like that. And I have 1-inch margins. And I'm currently at 327 pages and 29 chapters. Well, 29 planned chapters. I'm currently writing chapter 24. I have the rest of my chapters kind of vaguely planned out because I am near the end, so I know how I want this to end. I haven't actually known how I want this piece to end for a long time. That's like the first thing I had planned with this book. But I'm very much like, I have to write in order because my OCD is very much like you have to write in the order it happens. So I have not been able to write this ending yet, but I'm very excited for it. And I hope if you ever read it that you'll be excited for it too. I'll give you a little spoiler. Chapter 24 is called The King's Fifth Audience, and that's all I'll tell you about it. But this is a fantasy world, high fantasy. There's so many different species in it, and I'm really, really enjoying writing this. I say I've never enjoyed writing something this much. I've actually enjoyed some things writing this much, and this has been especially true over the last few years, and it makes me really happy because I'm just finding my place in writing. Yeah, and then I'm also actually working on a poetry book. It has very much the same setup. Yeah, like same page size, same margins, same font, same double space, same everything, except it's poetry. This one I'm currently in the editing stage for. I'm almost really done with the editing stage. I'm just getting feedback from a few people from creative writing, so we're about a third of the way through it. We meet once a week, so like we met on Friday, so this is recorded on Saturday and hopefully published on Saturday. Um, and so we met yesterday, and I was like, I'm not gonna share my work today because someone's coming to steal my bed soon because I'm moving, so I was selling my bed. Um, I was like, yeah, someone's coming to steal my bed soon, and I don't know when that's gonna be. And then they ended up not coming, so I could have shared my work, but I didn't, and it was fine. So hopefully over the next like week or two, we can finish going through my work, and yeah, so I can get final feedback. And then I'm gonna start sending it out to publishers, and this will be really interesting. I'm moving to England in September, so I'm really wanting to submit this to English publishers, since that is where I will be based. So that's my computer, that's my page setup. Next, I want to show you the water bottle. This is my water bottle. She has so many stickers on it, as you can tell. So I'm gonna give you a tour of these stickers. We're gonna start with the duck with the pride flag, because I am queer. We have the Florida sticker. We have a frog boba. I don't drink boba. We have the Espeon. We have chaotic stupid. We have another Espeon. We already have Florida. We have a mushroom boba. Again, I don't like boba. I think I already showed another Espeon. It's all good in the pansexual colors. A pansexual alien, hobby whore. I'm overstimulated, and y'all means all. So that's the water bottle. And the last thing I really want to show you guys is my writing journal. This is my third writing journal I've had since 7th grade, and I feel like that's kind of sad. I feel like I should have gone through more journals since then, but it's fine. I remember in elementary school, I would go through so many journals because I would start a project in one, not finish it, and be like, okay, getting rid of this journal, moving on to the next one. Um, I don't do that anymore. I work on multiple projects, even essays in these journals. So this is my current journal. I got her from Joann's, R.I.P. Joann's. Here, let me give a better view of her. You can't really see because the flower design it has is the color is very similar to the cover, to like the cover background color. So you can't really see it. She's looking a bit like this right now because I have a pen shoved in the middle of her. Actually, let's remove that pen 'cause she comes with a bookmark. So you can just bookmark where that is. Um, but yeah, so starting in my last journal, actually no, starting in that first journal from 7th grade, I started building this world at the end of it. That journal is completely deceased. Her covers are removed. A bunch of her writing is messed up. She's just deceased, but I keep her. I would show you her, but she's currently packed away in a box. Um, yeah, so then I moved on to a Harry Potter journal, which I don't really know where she is, which is problematic because I had a lot of planning in her for like this world and a bunch of my just past ideas for this plot of this book, which I would be totally willing to share because I'm probably never going to go back to those ideas. And then we have this one where I've been working on my main project, but I've also been working on my poetry and other things. I took an advanced seminar in fiction writing or something like that here at UF, and so I did my writings planning in here and all that. I did my entire poetry class in here. And yeah, so let me give a brief tour. This is where I'm currently at. So these are just random notes I have about my current prose I'm working on. More of that. This is actually the titles of all my poems I have for my poetry book, and this was me doing my initial order. This is not the order anymore. And then we have just a bunch of poems. I don't know if you can see this really, but a bunch of poems because there's 35 poems in this. Yeah, and at the front we have a few pages. So these two are basically the same. One of them was just the first draft, and the other one was like the second draft. It's just one of my poems. My first poem I actually wrote for my poetry class. It's called the Half Heart Bracelet. Yeah, because I didn't have my writing journal with me. And then this, I did my freshman year of college. This is my map for the fantasy world I am working on. Not working on, but writing in. It's called Insula, which um, in Latin just means um, island. I use a lot of Latin in this through Google Translate. I don't know Latin. I know people who know Latin, so I could ask them, but no, we've just been using Google Translate, so we're sticking with Google Translate. Um, yeah, I need to update this map because like there's some key places that take place that are much smaller that take place in this book, so they need to be added, and hopefully when I get this published, I would love a professional map to be made and added to the book. And then the final thing I want to talk about are my pens. I have 3 pens that I've been using this entire time in this journal. We have a blue one, we have a pink one, and we have a purple one. Yeah, so when we every time I write a new time in here, If it's a different day, I start with the date, even if it's on the same page I've been working on, unless it's for a different project, then I start on a new page. And I just write in that color. So first I start with blue because it's my least favorite of the three, then pink, and then purple. And then I just go back to blue after that. So I write the date, and then I write whatever notes I have to do, or whatever actual writing I'm doing. So like with my poems, I handwrite them all in here, but like for my novel, I am just doing I'm just writing notes in here because while I'd love to handwrite my entire novel first try, first of all, my mind works too fast for my hand to write that, and second of all, then I have to type that all up, and I really don't want to do that. And third of all, actually, when I retype it, I may not be able to read my handwriting, which is very frustrating. Yeah, so that's really everything I wanted to talk about today. I hope you enjoyed today's video. Let me know if you want to see more things like this. And yeah, I hope you have a good day. Bye!